This is dull. What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the free trading game collection challenge, the series where we go and source gaming related items and bundles, sell part of that to make our money back, and then take whatever's left over into CEX to get store credit to add the games that we want to the collection. I think I finally got that explanation down. It's taken me like, what, 20 episodes? But I've got it. It's there. So in the last episode, which was quite a while ago now, we went into... It was over a week ago. I hate that. I do apologise, and we'll get into that. But we went into a video game store where they had loads of retro games, new games, collectibles, you name it, they had it. Very dark in there, but still. We didn't buy anything. And the reason for that is because they charged eBay prices. That doesn't mean I'm not going to go back in there in the future and pick some things up, because they do have some games that I just never see, whether it be on Vinted, whether it be in boot sales or whatever. Car boot sales, man, they have been rained off for the last 2 weeks. It is a nightmare. So I'm finding it very difficult to find items to pick up and flip. If you watch the channel avidly, you'll know that I've started a football shirt version of this series. That, for some reason, is a lot easier to get content for, and the reason for that is because it's so much easier to go online and to find deals on football shirts. If you collect football shirts or video games, or maybe if you collect both, you'll know what I'm talking about. You can go out and build a football shirt collection far quicker than you can go out and build a video game collection. If you want to do it for free, that is. Obviously, if you want to go into a shop and buy them, it probably would be quicker to go buy a video game collection from CEX, because you can get a lot of games cheap. But if you go online, people a little bit more savvy, and you have to really hunt for the deals for video games, and that's why there hasn't been a video recently. Boot sales have been rained off, charity shops have gone all boutique-esque and they charge like £4 a video game, and then we have Facebook Marketplace. There has been a couple, not many, a couple of items pop up. The most recent one was actually this morning. I say this morning, it was actually listed 18 hours ago, but I missed it. So I've sent a message. It is a Wii bundle. For some reason, this person has 2 Wiis, but they have 4 Wii remotes. They had a guitar and a bunch of accessories. I think there's like a classic controller in there as well, which I actually wouldn't mind picking up for myself. And a load of games, which I would probably look to keep the majority of. Maybe sell both Wii consoles with a remote each. Keep 2 Wii remotes for myself. And then maybe, you know, bundle all the accessories and the rubbish games with the consoles, get them gone for like 25, 30 quid each, and then keep the rest of it for the collection, because there's a lot of games in there that I would not mind putting on the shelf. However, this person is one of those that doesn't tell me how much he wants, so he has a, you know, sensible offers only. How much is a sensible offer for all that? I've got no idea. You know, I'd like to pay no more than £35, £40, if I'm honest. However, this person might be thinking £140 in their mind. You just don't know. So I've sent them a message. I said, how much were you looking for? They haven't answered. That was nearly an hour ago. It's middle of the day. They might be in work, I understand. So I'll wait a little bit longer. I'm hoping that is going to be a deal that we can pounce on, because I've been waiting for that for like 2 weeks. It is slim pickings, and that's why, like I said before, there's just been no videos. I can't make a video for the sake of it. Although, saying that, this is kind of a video for the sake of it, because I need to update you, because a lot of people keep asking me here or there, are you stopping now that you're doing the shirt collection? No, I'm just struggling to find things. So we're up to a substantial amount with collection value and with total profit value, as you can see on screen. I could easily go out and just say, look, I'm going to take some of the profit and I'm just going to buy some games. But just because it's slim pickings doesn't mean I have to get impatient. Yes, I'd like to make content and like to make more videos for this, but it doesn't mean I have to just go and throw the whole ethos of the series out the window just to get some content. So we're not going to do it. We're going to be patient. Things will turn around. We're going to start to pick up some deals. I have one deal. Went into a charity shop in Swindon, had a little look around, didn't feel great, and went to walk out. Why I didn't feel great is kind of irrelevant, but at the same time, it kind of lends itself to, I had a little look around, but I didn't really feel like looking, like rummaging, because sometimes there are games buried in the DVD section. I didn't have any patience to do that today, so I didn't look at it. And then as I'm walking out, something catches my eye, and it's a big box PC game, and here it is, Theme Park. Now it's the Classics version, and I'm holding it at an angle because if I do that you'll get glare. It's the Classics version, so unfortunately it's not this big image, all over the place. If that was the case, this would be worth a lot more. This is in very good condition. The disc itself isn't amazing, but it's serviceable. I don't think many people would buy this to play, to be honest. You need like a Windows 95 or 98 system just to be able to run this. You can't run them on modern machines unless you have some sort of, you know, system in place. Like I can't think of the word of it. I don't know why. What is it, like an oven? Cooked? I can't remember what it's called. Baked? No, I've got no idea. Something along those lines. But if you've got like again, that word version of Windows 95 on your current like Windows 10, 11 machine or whatever it is, then you can play it. But 9 times out of 10, most people won't be able to play this unless you have an old system. So these just go on people's shelves and they look good. Unfortunately, this is classics and it doesn't look great. It was £2 though, which was an absolute bargain, even if it is the classics version. So this I've put on eBay and I'm looking to get about 13 for it. At the moment there is an 80% off final value fee as well, and I get this nearly every weekend. And I wasn't aware that if I list it within the 3-day period that they give you, so from, it's actually a 4-day period, so from Friday morning-ish when I caught the deal to Monday night, if you list within that sort of 4-day period, whenever the item sells that you've listed within that period, whenever it sells, you will get 80% off the final value fee, which is a lot of money. You essentially don't pay a fee. I mean, you do, but it's pennies. So I'm going to run through a few things that have sold recently, part of the series. First of which is going to be the Wii Mini. That finally has sold. We added the Wii games that we picked up a couple of weeks ago in the boot sale to the bundle. We picked the whole thing up for a tenner. The Wii, the remotes, everything. All those games I added to the Wii Mini bundle and it's sold, finally. So we can officially say that the Wii U is now free. Woohoo! We don't have to say projected anymore, or it will be once the Wii Mini sells. It's gone. We've got the money for it and we're fine. And the Wii games, yeah, we added to it to try and get it to sell a bit quicker. I added a little bit more money onto the whole bundle. So we made money back there, but of course I do still have Wii Sports Resort, so that will go. We could actually trade that in now, thinking about it, because we've already paid for it in the extra money that I added onto the Wii Mini. So yeah, I might do that at some point, especially if it's slim pickings as it has been. A couple of other things that sold: the PS4 dongle for Guitar Hero Live, the guitar itself sold, and if there's anything else, I'll put that on screen for you right now. So I'm not going to add anything to the total profit, even though I think I've probably sold things for a little bit more than I thought I would do. I'm not going to add anything. We're just going to keep it the same. With regards to the theme park, very frustrating this, and it's a little bit of a story time. So picked that game up for £2, went over to CEX because there was a Mega Drive game there that I really wanted, and it was Krusty's Funhouse. I say really wanted, can't even remember the name of it. Think it was Krusty's Funhouse. So I go in, have a little look around, and then I go to the counter and I ask, hey, can I see that game in the window? Not a problem. He goes and gets it for me, and then he opens the box and there's no manual, and the label on the game is trashed. It's brown, there's bits missing, it's peeling. Is that okay? He says. No, it's not. He's literally handed me a turd and said, would you give me £12 for that, please? No, it's not okay. The biggest gripe I have with that is, we talked about it in a few episodes ago. I took Toki and Pac-Mania into my local CEX to trade in, and the manual on Toki was the present, but the cover wasn't. Someone had eaten it, right? The label was in good condition, insert, case, everything, good condition. Pac-Mania didn't have a manual, but the rest of it's in serviceable condition. It's fine. It's not peeling. There's no crap on it or anything. It's fine. We can't give you boxed price. We can only give you unboxed price. So I left it and I didn't do it. However, now that I've seen this, and now that I had, because when we bought Sonic, we didn't have a manual with it, and I didn't really, at the time, it was very new in the series, and I didn't really twig. But now I'm twigging. Now I know. So they will happily take things as unboxed if it doesn't have a manual, and then they will slap a boxed price on it. That is wrong. That is not morally correct. You cannot do that. Sent them a tweet, obviously no response. But that is wrong. I do not agree with the way that they do that at all. So if you go on the website and you check the stock of your local store and they have a game that you really want that's boxed, you could go there and it would not have a manual. Some people won't care, and that's fine. But the problem I have with it is that they've taken that in as unboxed. So, how is that even legal? it's, I suppose, you know, it's secondhand, they can do what they want, but at the same time, you've taken it in as unboxed, you're now selling it as boxed. It does not sit with me at all. It does not sit right with me at all. I don't like it. So I'm not saying I'm going to try and avoid buying them games from them, but I will. Regardless, I'm so worked up about this. Regardless of what the game is, irrelevant of how much I want it, if it doesn't have the manual, or the manual isn't in good enough condition for me to think that they would take it off me in box condition, I refuse point blank to buy it. Just on principle that they are going to be making more than what they gave. They should have given boxed price for that Krusty, regardless of the condition. Or they should have given unboxed price and be selling it as unboxed, regardless of box. It's irritating. So I left it. I didn't pick up Krusty's Funhouse, which is a shame. That game on eBay is about 15 quid plus postage, in decent condition with the manual. So it's not like I was going to get an insane deal, but I would have saved myself around £5 to £7, which I think is good enough. And Theme Park would have paid for the majority of it, and then we could have taken a couple of quid out of the series profit. But it is what it is. It wasn't meant to be. It's a very frustrating time right now. I don't know why, but things on Facebook are just not going my way. Either I'm a little bit too late to the deal, or the deal's just too expensive. Boot sales have been rained off the last 2 weeks, so I can't go to them, which is really frustrating. And charity shops think they're sort of boutiques that are run by Harrods. You know, they're charging £4 for Smarty Pants on the Wii. It's stupid. I'm finding it very, very difficult right now. However, I do have 2 console bundles on the way. I was going to wait, but it doesn't look like they're going to get here for another couple of days. So I thought I might as well make this video now. Little update as to what's sold, 1 pickup, rant about CEX and their Mega Drive policy, and tell you that in the next few days, maybe I'll wait till the weekend, probably not. We will have an episode where we look to change around the collection quite a bit. One of the things coming is going to mean that I'm going to sell 2 of the things from the collection. And they are big things as well, and I'll explain when it arrives. But for now, just a little update. The series is 100% still kicking. I'm just waiting for deals to pop up and items to arrive. I actually have 3 things on the way. Actually, I forgot about the other. The other's not like a big thing, but it is still pretty decent. But that's going to do it. Look forward to the next one, won't you? I am. I'm really looking forward to actually be able to go into CEX and trade some stuff in. So I'm hoping that's going to happen soon. If you have enjoyed this, I guess, little update to the free trading game collection challenge, do me a favour and hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, and until the next time, goodbye.